Hello.
Good morning, sir. Am I talking to Mr. Mohit?
Yes.
Sir, I am calling from Citizen Bank.
Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, this is regarding your bank account, which is going to block within 24 hours.
But why?
So, we have launched our new security policy where you have to verify your personal detail. If you verify it online, we will not block your account. Are you ready to verify it?
Yeah, sure. But don't block my account.
Okay, sir. Sir, your date of birth?
It's 4th of May 1989.
Okay. Your ATM number?
Okay. Just wait. It is 1 2 3 4 2 3 5 6 1 2 3 4 2 3 5 6.
Okay. Sir, give me a three-digit code written right behind of your ATM.
It is 1 2 3.
Okay, sir. Now we are forwarding a verification code on your registered mobile number. Kindly verify it.
Yeah, I got it. It is 1 2 3 4 5 6.
After getting these messages, your situation will be like this. So now, just remember while you're busy with your email, net banking, hotel booking, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and online shopping, people are busy with hacking, money trap, honey trap, social engineering, identity theft, phishing, and cyber stacking. Okay, let me tell you a few facts. A cybercrime generates around 1.5 trillion per year. A hack occurs every 39 seconds. Global cybercrime damages are estimated to cost 6 trillion per year by 2021. Hackers can earn up to $30,000 per job, while their managers can make up to $2 million. 60% of frauds goes through mobile devices, and 80% of which are generated from your mobile apps only. So while I'm talking about 1.5 or 6 or something billion or trillion, so it means it costs around thousand crore of rupees in Indian currency. If you really feel money is not everything, make sure you earn sufficient before thinking of such nonsense, because everything requires money. It is pretty sure everyone is running behind money, and your tax masters of your government is running behind the same money. But you can hardly save something. Just imagine someone came across and empty your bank account. I won't think you can afford. So if you don't want to be a loser, listen it very carefully. Money Trap has total three categories. First one, fool searching for morons, covering 76%. Second one is thieves searching for innocent, which is covering 20%. And third one is real hack with 4%. First category, fools are searching for morons. In this category, you yourself open your wallet and tell someone, just take out my money. But if you follow certain things, you can very easily get away from 76% of hacks. So here it is, the must know menu for category 1. Do not share any banking information on call, because this information can be used against your bank account only. You cannot win a lottery without buying a ticket. If someone claims that, always cross verify the organization on and the telephone number, whoever is claiming so. Banks never offer any lucky draw for account holders. If anyone is calling for such lottery or any lucky draw, always cross verify it with your bank branch. Do not share your OTP or ATM PIN to anyone in any case, even with your bank, because no bank employee or manager or bank will ask you for any such information. It always must remain with you only. Never take or share picture of your debit or credit card, because international transaction can be done without OTP or ATM PIN. Someone will just put your credentials, or you can say your ATM card number, and can shop around the world without having a OTP. Second category is thieves are searching for innocents. This category is covering 20%, and in this category, the bad minds will never ask any information directly, but they will gather it other way around, or they will just simply wait for a single mistake done by you to empty your bank accounts. But in our must know category of 2, if you know certain things, you can very easily skip these many threats. Must know menu for category 2. Do not click unknown links. You never know while you're clicking an unknown link where it will take you to. It means unknowingly you are giving permission to someone to do whatever he wants to do with your computer or your mobile devices. SIM cloning can be done with the Facebook personal information. Yes, your name, your date of birth, your father's name, your mother's name can be very easily utilized to make a fake identity card, and with the fake identity card, a SIM with your mobile number can be issued, which may be registered with your mobile banking or net banking. And once he can get your OTP, he can get the access of your internet banking or everything. So you can very easily understand he can do whatever he wants with your account. Do not insert UPI PIN while receiving money. I repeat, do not insert UPI PIN while receiving money, because whenever you are receiving money from anywhere, you need not to put your UPI PIN. If it is asking for any such thing, always decline that request. Always check message of Google Pay, Pay or Paid. People are playing around where they will say that they had paid this much of money to you, but whereas they are requesting for the money. So always check a message for Pay or Paid. One SMS can empty your account. Nowadays, a single message is required to activate your mobile banking, or it means you are authenticating yourself that this device is being used by you. And the incident happens when people will say, or someone will call you, that you need not to provide any information, but just forward a message to so and so number. While you are forwarding that message, you are authenticating yourself, and the adversary will gain access to your mobile banking. Google don't claim any information legitimacy. If you feel that whatever you are searching in Google, it is 100% secure information, it is not so. Anyone can host anything onto the web and Google will search it out. Nowadays, incident happens where people were searching for customer care numbers. They are calling them by thinking that is very secure because they had called them, but what they are doing, they are asking for some personal information, and people are simply providing because they only think we had called them. It is not like someone is calling us. So always cross check, or even though if you are calling any number, if he is asking for your any personal information of yours, do not provide any such information. And now the third one, real hacking, covering only 4%. In this scenario, people will never gather any information directly or indirectly from you. Or you can say other way around, they will not talk to you, but they will talk to your machine. But remember, while doing any transaction, if you keep few things in mind, you can very well get away from these hacks as well. Now, must know menu for category 3. Always have a strong password and PIN. Yes, always remember, if someone trying to access your any of your device, he will first try some default passwords. Or if he is using your mobile banking or ATM, he will always try some default PIN like 00001111 or 1234. So always keep a strong password and PIN so your mobile or your PC or your net banking, mobile banking can be more safer. Monthly review your app permission in mobile. Whenever you are installing an app in your mobile devices, it will always ask for some permissions. Like if you are installing a gallery, it will always ask for storage permission. But if you are installing a calculator, it will never ask for any permission. But always review monthly that whatever apps you have installed. If it is not required, please uninstall it. And if it is required, always review the permission. If a calculator is accessing your SMS, it is not at all required. So keep all permissions down if you are not more using that particular app. Keep changing your password and PIN. Always remember that information in internet is always shared with someone. It may be shared with your browser, it may be shared with mobile devices. But if you're changing it frequently, your old password will not work for new transactions. So if you are frequently changing your password and PIN, you are some more safer and some more secure. For any banking transaction, always check HTTPS. While browsing any site, always check that HTTPS column it must be there. If it is not using S, your all information is going in plain text. Anyone in man-in-middle attack can very easily gain that access. Do not, I repeat, do not download apps from unknown sources, because the apps are residing just inside your Android devices and having access full of your mobile. And with the same mobile, you are doing your banking transaction, your mobile transaction, and all your money floating through the same mobile device. One unknown app can empty your bank account. Always keep in mind. Do not download attachment from unknown link. It can be a virus, it can be a malware. So let me conclude our story. The first is 76% fools are searching for morons. To avoid 76% of incidents, do not provide any personal information on call. Do not share pictures of your debit or credit card. If someone is claiming for a lottery, always believe this is a fake call. Second one is covering 20% thieves are searching innocent. To avoid these incidents, do not click any unknown link. Do not provide any personal information in social media platforms. Do not believe Google is providing 100% legitimate information. With the 4%, our third category, real hack. To avoid this category, always keep your mobile and computers up to date. Always have a strong password and PIN and frequently change it. Always review your mobile application permissions. So if you are following all these things, you are 100% secure. But always remember, there is nothing like 100% in cyber security. There is always 1% of chance that someone can intrude. And if I'm telling someone can intrude, it means someone can take away all your money with this 1% of category. So what it means? Your money is gone by no. So there is a must-know menu for this last category. Banks are responsible. If you're following all above mentioned rules and keeping all these things in mind, and still some incident happens to you, so your bank is responsible to return all your money. So if you're feeling that you're 100% secure now, and if you feel that whatever information provided by me is useful, so please like, share and subscribe Must Know Menu.